What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I had to throw something together, bitch. I had to throw something together because I was going to be on camera for this good one. So just give me just 1 second and a bitch is coming back. Be right back. Is that doorbell looking like it's supposed to be looking? Because, see, y'all finna want to get all up in my business. So I'm going to ask that y'all do one single thing. Make a decision. Don't matter to me which one you make, boo. TGIF by the damn way. TGIF. Now, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Child, 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 child. Oh, it's 65 and 103. I know y'all can do better than that. I know y'all can, because see, I got some resilient, strong-minded people. I got some free thinkers and some critical thinkers that watch the lady. So I'm going to give those critical free thinkers an opportunity to do right by me. So go ahead, y'all. Take the time that you need, bitch. It's Friday. Some of y'all done worked all week. Your bosses done got on your motherfucking nerve. And you need to hear some shit to take you clean on off of what you done been through this week. You want to hear some drama, but you don't want to hear the drama that is yours. So, bitch, it's been a long time coming, but I knew a change is about to come. Come on in the room. Hey, come on in the room. Nika spilling coffee. She might give you some tea. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, Nika spilling coffee and she may give you some tea. So come on in the room. Family, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Good afternoon for some of y'all. Good morning for some of y'all. Welcome to another edition of Fuck Shit Friday. Live, bitch. The let's revisit Vegas edition, shall we? Okay. Now, many of you just left from over there to let me cock that foot up, girl. We're gonna get comfortable. Many of you just left off of Treasure Lane, where he gave you a little tea. He told you a little things that y'all probably didn't mean, y'all didn't know. Because see, real bitches don't tell everything. They just tell you some. But see, every now and again, according to some of y'all, I'm a fake bitch. So since I'm a fake bitch, I'm gonna do what fake bitches do. I'ma tell it. I'ma tell it. Okay. Now, for This trip happened in what, 2016? It's 2021. And people still try. And excuse me, I'm gonna look at the chat afterwards, but I feel like running on. You know how the words say sometimes, when you get that renewed spirit, you take off running and you just have to run until the race is over. So I'm just gonna run for a few minutes, if you will. My moderator is also known as the squad, to make sure that you get all of your needs and desires down in the den. Okay. Now, for 6 years, y'all have thought, many of you, the worst of me. Many of y'all have taken bits and pieces of what you seen and went by what you know. And I ain't mad at y'all. Because if a bitch ain't fighting for herself and she just letting shit get said, it do make you feel like as if maybe it's some truth being told on a whole, right? Ain't that what y'all been thinking about me for about 6 years? She ain't said nothing, but she knows something. So I'm gonna revisit Vegas once more and again, and this will be my final conversation. From this conversation, you take and do whatever the fuck it is you want to do with it, but I'm gonna tell it. Let's go back to March 2016. Despite what some of you may think, I did have a business of my own, but it wasn't in my name. And what had happened, reason why it wasn't in my name, it ain't your business. Just know that for purposes that was good for me at that time and my family, shit wasn't in my name. It ain't no, it ain't like it was no 5-star, no shit like that little mom and pops thing, but bitch, it was mine. Some shit happened. I had to let it go. Okay. Now, when you were used to working for yourself for over 20 motherfucking years, to not have to feel, have to go out here and fill out an application for a job, because, I mean, come on now. It was a mom and papa little situation. It wasn't like I was over there making so much paper that I was living la vida loca. I wasn't. Okay. So now I'm in a financial bind because there's no money coming in. But I got this trip that I done made PayPal uh, payments toward because we decided we were going to live in an Airbnb. I done made PayPal payments toward this spot in this Airbnb, right? And all of which I still have my information. If I have to go look through my PayPal receipts, PayPal don't throw away a damn thing. We can show the receipts of where Lady Nyca paid for her motherfucking stay in that house. However, I had not purchased a ticket. And that week that we were supposed to go, I had a choice to make. Go on this trip. Well, coming up 2 weeks. Let's go back because I don't want to tell no lie. And I'm going to talk real slow. So y'all can't say that I was talking so fast. I said something, bitch. I'm going to say exactly what it is. Coming up to the weeks leading up to this trip, I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it. But see, my good girl, my good Judy, my good homeboy, my brother in my head, called me one morning like he always do. Called me 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. We talk on the phone till he go get his hash brown and his coffee or what it was, orange juice from the drive-through down to the McDonald's, and we talk on the phone all the way up till he get to the garage of where he used to work. Then we would hang up with each other because he lose signal in that garage, and I wouldn't hear from him again until lunchtime, right? But one particular morning, I say to him, I say, friend, guess what? I say, friend, I know you ain't gonna want to hear this. I said, but friend, I ain't gonna be able to go. I said, I know I done paid for the room. It is what it is. Let somebody else get it. Maybe you can invite somebody else. Or, Tiki had said, because all of us were, she's local, she was going to let the people visiting stay in the house. I said, well, if I don't come, that gives Tiki a chance to actually stay in the house. That way she ain't gotta go home every day. She could stay at the house and party and fall out and all that good shit with everybody else. She ain't gotta go home. Nika bitch. What you mean? Son, I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't got the money. Hold on. I had to answer my daughter. Okay, I had to make sure I get that message over there to my. Had to send something to my daughter. Sorry about that. So I tell my friend, right? Friend, I ain't got it. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause see, you supposed to be able to tell your motherfucking friend the truth, right? You might, I might not come down here on YouTube and tell all y'all my business, but I'm telling my friend, I ain't got it. I just ain't got it. And I'm not finna make no excuses to you about it. My finances ain't where they need to be. I know I done bought some stuff for this trip, but I'm gonna have to just take that shit back. I'm gonna take it back today, and I'm just gonna have to just sit this one out, and we can plan some another time, and I'll be able to go. Oh damn, friend, shit. Let me call you right back. Okay. At this time, I done made it up in my mind. Girl, you can't go on this damn trip right now. Too much shit going wrong and ain't enough shit going right. My friend calls me back and says, give me your name the way it's written on your driver's license. Okay. I don't hear nothing else from friend. And when we talk later on that day, friend ain't said nothing. At this point, I done took the luggage and went and got that money back because bitch ain't going nowhere. I done took them damn outfits that I didn't really need to buy, but I bought any motherfucker way. I done took all that shit back because I'm in a money bind. I'm in a crunch hole, okay? So when you in a crunch, you know how to downsize to the lowest denominator to keep you straight, right? So I took all that unnecessary shit that I had to spend money on. And mind you, I didn't buy no $20 luggage, bitch. I didn't. I had some very nice motherfucking luggage. That whole set cost like $550, bitch. Okay? So, and it wasn't Louis Vuitton, hoe. But so I took my shit back. Well, the next morning, around the same time, on his commute to the damn job, you know, we got to stop at McDonald's and get our hash brown and our coffee, then we going on. He says to me, check your email. Okay. I check my email. And it's a round trip ticket on Delta, leaving out of Shreveport, going to Las Vegas with a stopover in Texas. Friend, what you doing? Nigga, you gotta go. We got to stun on these hoes. You know, we be talking all that goddamn shit on Blab, and we be running around here running together. We gotta look right. This, you gotta be there. Sean, I ain't got no money for that shit. Don't worry about it. Just get there. Get your ass down there to that airport and make sure that you there. I got it. Bitch, I got what you call pride. So I runs down there to what's the name of this damn place? Some of y'all got it in y'all city. TJ Maxx is that? I think that's what it was. One of my friends was working down there, and they had luggage. So I went and got a hot pink with the little tiger stripes on it, the carry-on case. I said, "Shit, we only there a couple of days. I'll pay that $20." I bought two little summer dresses, $10 a piece. Bitch, I'm ready to go to Texas, okay? I'm ready to go to Vegas. It is what the fuck it is. These people want to see me. I want to meet James. I want to meet Tiki. I want to meet Alex. So I'm going to go on down here. The monies that I had left over, because I wasn't broke when I came to Vegas. I wasn't broke. When I got off the airplane, bitch, I was so traumatized for being up in an airplane that shook a couple of times. See, I wasn't used to that. That's called turbulence. Bitch, ain't know nothing about no turbulence. So they had me shook. I had got full of coronas with some Mexicans on the damn flight. Soon as we hit the fucking we hit fucking Vegas, bitch, I found the bar and I bought me a $9 bill, bitch. So I'm not around here. I didn't show up empty handed. I had enough to cover me. Plus, I knew while we were in Vegas, we were all going to get our Google AdSense check. It was also the day that as I'm sitting in here having a drink with Sean, Tiki, and motherfucking Alex, we all learned Prince. Ooh, Prince had left us, y'all. It was all over the CNN shit. As you walk through the pavilion, I guess that, what you call it, the terminal? I don't know what you call it. Down here, we would call it like a pavilion. You guys may call it the terminal at the airport. You seen it on all the big screens. Princeton died. Girl, I'm all up in my motherfucking feelings. All I'm sitting here thinking about is child purple rain, purple rain. And then the conspiracy theory started. Bitch, they killed my prince. They done killed him, Lord. They done killed him. So then as we sitting here trying to come to our minds, get our minds together around what we really seeing up on this screen, I asked the question, what James said, because he's supposed to brought his brother and stuff. And really tell you the truth, the only reason why I went to Vegas was to meet James. Because unlike Sean, I can admit it. I've been a fan. Long before, bitch. Long before I turned this camera on and let y'all all up in my goddamn business, I was a fan of Spilly Boy TV. I was a fan of him when he was letting Funky know exactly how the fuck he felt about some situation that was going on a couple of years ago. I was a fan, bitch. I had already heard about the books and shit. Because to understand, them books didn't just come, bitch. Them books was already there. Okay? So I already knew about his books. I've been following this man for at least a year. Only reason why y'all know who I am is not because Sean gave me the encouragement, even though he did. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. I'm gonna tell the story how it go. And I know I'm all over the place, but I'm gonna pull it all together. Follow a bitch. Just a story time doing fuck shit Friday. Get into it. So I wanted to meet James so bad that even though my spirit was saying you still don't need to go and give a fuck what he bought you, I'm still gonna go. Mind you, that $311 he did not spend out of pocket. Sean had a very good job and he would get frequent flyer miles. That motherfucker used to be all in Australia and shit. Okay. So he had enough frequent flyer miles to where it afforded me to be able to come. He didn't come out his motherfucking pocket with 300 and motherfucking he didn't come out his pocket like that, 311 motherfucking dollars. He didn't do that. He did. He used frequent flyer miles. But it don't matter. Because this is the real shit. Regardless of how he did that for me. And I'm thankful for that, because if he had not paid those used his miles toward that, then I would not have ever had the opportunity to meet James. So thank you, bitch. Okay. Now, when I got in there, he called me the morning that we leaving out. My flight left at like 7. He was trying to stay on that phone with me the whole time. He wanted to make sure a bitch got to that airport and that bitch boarded that plane. And I was like, you know what? Why is he so insistent upon me being here? Like, out of everybody going, I'm the one with the least amount of subscribers. You know, I'm the new girl on the block. People starting to feel me out. They liking me, but I ain't nobody yet. So as he kept asking, you there, make sure you catch up for on the phone, just study on the phone. Like, he trying to make sure I come. In the car ride, I started to think, he way too anxious for me to get here. So what the fuck? But I'm still thinking this is my friend. So if anything, it's going to be a pleasant surprise, if a surprise at all. So we get there, we drinking the beer, we waiting on James. Then he say, we finna go meet up with James. We meet up with James, everybody loving and hugging. We find out the brother ain't coming. We get in the motherfucking Uber. We gone on over to the damn Airbnb. James, each one of us would have had a room. I'm a girl, I was gonna have a room. But James wanted me to have a room with a bathroom on it. So he gave me that room because everybody ran out the Uber to get in the goddamn to go, basically mark their spot. Y'all know how they do on the Real Housewives of Atlanta when they go on them damn girl trips. Everybody run to make sure they get the best room. Well, that's what the fuck was happening. James gave up his room because I wasn't doing no fucking running, bitch. I appreciate it. The only thing that man bought me when I was in Vegas, he offered to buy me a drink on the strip that I turned down. And he paid for my lunch at motherfucking Cheesecake Factory. I didn't ask him to do that. I never asked that man to do nothing. Now, he did take me and James over to Marshall's and he wanted to buy me an outfit. He had told me that when we was along the strips, we was in one of them damn hotels. The one that got look like it's outside at the top. I don't remember the name, bitch. But the one that's got, they be having them Aladdin creatures and shit in there. They be actually doing full shows in that bitch. Y'all from Vegas know what the fuck I'm talking about. He said then we was looking at different stores. He said, bitch, I want to buy you some, but I can't afford nothing out of here because we was looking at the Louis Vuitton store and the Coach store. And he was like, I can't afford that shit, bitch, but I got something for you. So now comes the day he wanted to take me shopping. I tell Squeaky, what the fuck he trying to take me shopping? I am who I am. If my fashion sense ain't up to par to him, then it just ain't. But bitch, I'm from the South and I act like it, okay? And I look like it, bitch. I'm fine. I started thinking that it was shade from the gate. But Squeaky, bless her heart, said he want to give back to you, Nika. That's why he doing so much. And I believe in my heart, Squeaky didn't know this nigga was on some set of bullshit. She really thought that this man was extending all of this courtesy and generosity to me because he truly appreciated the fact that me, James, and others, namely me, bitch, was up here getting them coins so he could bury his motherfucking child. That's what I thought in my heart. So when she came to me and said, girl, don't do that. Don't act like that. He just want to give back. I thought, okay, then let me stop acting a damn fool. Let me put my pride aside. See, I know my pride is a lot of things. Y'all may think it don't take a lot for me to ask a bitch for something, but those of you who on here that's close to me, y'all know it's almost like pulling a motherfucking tooth, bitch. I don't like to ask bitches for nothing. Cause when they give you something, it always, in my experiences, every time somebody give me something, they could give me $5 and they want my whole life for that. So I didn't really want him doing that. But Squeaky says, drop your pride. And I wish she was around because she could tell y'all. She did tell me to just chill, let the pride go. I'm amongst people that love me and that are my friends. Let this man do it. So I let this man take me to the damn Marshall. I went with James because if any bitch Sean wasn't finna dress me. Sean looked like a hillbilly his damn self. That bitch got so much jed clamped in him, it's unreal. But let him tell it, he be sharp, bitch. Really, if you want to tell the truth about it all, the two sharpest motherfuckers on our trip was Alex and James. I'm just telling it like it is. Even though it was two women there, me, myself, and Squeaky, the two that took that motherfucking award for best dressed that whole time, who looked the nicest, was Alexander and James. Every day, James had a sharp ass pair of jeans, nice shirt, had a little saucy little tennis shoes, and his little bag, bitch. Oh, he was on. He was ready. And I'm not saying that because we cool. I'm saying that because just the truth. Okay? So he takes us out here. They picked out, well, James picks the outfit out. It comes up to $104. $104. Then we had to walk a country ass mile to an In-N-Out burger. And bitch, I was fat at that time. I was fatter than I am now, bitch. And back then, that walk was a motherfucker. I was cussing him the fuck out in my head. Like, bitch, you mean to tell me we ain't got enough money to catch the motherfucking, and we got to stop by the In-N-Out while we gotta walk a country mile to get to that shit. James to tell y'all we walk like a motherfucker just to get to the In-N-Out burger, and we ain't like that shit. He did. Me and James didn't like that shit. Let's back this thing up. That food he bought me at the motherfucking Cheesecake Factory, I still was in my spirit. My spirit. And see, that's why I learned to trust my spirit. Because if I'd have trusted my spirit, I would never been in this situation. But that food he bought me, I was so uncomfortable with that man. That food sat in the refrigerator. I think that Alex threw it away on the last day. I said all that to say, bitch, I wasn't around there eating. He wasn't rolling out no red motherfucking carpet like that for me. He's a goddamn lie and the truth ain't in him. Now, he did give a bitch some frequent flyer miles. He did offer a bitch a $15 drink. He did pay for a bitch to get some goddamn Cheesecake Factory, and I'm not greedy, so you know my food wasn't that much, and I still didn't eat that. He did buy that outfit at Marshall's for $104. And even though he made that seem like he took me to the Gucci store, thank you, son, for that motherfucking outfit, bitch. I wore it for you in Vegas. You ain't seen it no more since, have you? But that was a part of the setup. See, he don't do nothing nice for nobody. Every time this bitch do, oh, let's go back because I want to make sure we clear up this money thing. This the part I wanted to get to. Tiki came, she brought some chicken, but it was other things that people wanted from the store. So everybody gave a couple of dollars. I don't know what everybody gave. I can tell you it was anywhere from 10 from one person, 20 from another, maybe a couple, $6 or $7 from another. We were going to the store to buy some stuff for the house. So we get down there to the store. We get what everybody done said. I'm corresponding by phone, making sure we get what everybody said, even the personal items, what they said. Okay. When we get to the thing, Squeaky told me to give her X amount of dollars on it. I think in total we might have had $75. I think Squeaky said give her maybe $20 or $30, and I got the rest. I can't be certain, but I will say Squeaky paid for the majority of the shit, which leaves me with these people money. When we get back to the house, I say I still got some change left over, y'all, because Tiki done paid for some shit, so we still got some of y'all money. Good. Go to the Circle K, because we need some more cigars. I'm going to tell it all, bitch. I was told to get some cigarettes too, bitch. And I think I bought somebody a soda or a juice or something. I can't remember. But when I went to that store, I used that money. They didn't give me no extra money because I already told them I still got some of y'all money. Me and Tiki gets in her yellow sports car. We head back to the Circle K. We head to the Circle K. We get there, and I used that money that was left over to pay for that stuff, which left less than $10 in change when I got done. When we came back, I said, I still got about a couple of dollars left on that shit, y'all, from what y'all gave me. But I'm being passed blunts and rum charas and all this shit. So now I'm ready to just try to relax, let my guards down and try to enjoy these people around me. The conversation about the couple of dollars that's less than a motherfucking see, I'm mad because for 6 years, y'all have been calling me a thief, and it wasn't even $10 worth of change left. And I told everybody I had. Nobody said nothing else to me about no motherfucking money. We get fucked up. Next day come, we out and about going to the strip, but we gonna party that night. So after we leave the strip, the Uber takes us to a store. Alex say, I want to get some New Amsterdam. I said, don't worry about it, friend. I got it. Because, see, even though it was like a little bit, I didn't have enough to pay for it out of their money. I had to add my own money. Remember, Google AdSense didn't hit that morning. Plus, I had money in my pocket when I came to Vegas. He wants some New Amsterdam. He was finna pay for it. I said, I still got some of that money. And this is where I became a thief, because I didn't sit there and get a cashier person the change and then use my card to swipe for the rest. I just swiped it all off my card and kept the money. That's how y'all call me a thief. Under 10 motherfucking dollars. The New Amsterdam was $15. I used my card. I didn't take the little cash that they had left from the day before. I just swiped it all off my card and kept the cash in my pocket in case we go back down there to the casino. I could win me a couple of extra dollars. Oh, by the way, when I was there, I won on the motherfucking machines, okay? And James and I don't know if James did so much, but Sean definitely was there. I think James was on another machine and we came over there to him. But right off the bat, I won. Soon as I put my motherfucking money in there, a bitch won. Now, a bitch ain't win a lot of money, but a bitch won. So I ain't got no motherfucking money that I need to steal from no goddamn body. What money do I have to fucking steal? I came there with a couple of hundred. I done got paid from Google. That's a couple of hundred. And then I done want a little change out the machine. But because the day that I went to that damn liquor store on the Uber with everybody, and that damn Alexander said he wanted some New Amsterdam, and instead of me taking the cash that they had given me the day before and then swiping my card for the remaining balance, I just paid for it all and kept the cash. I became a thief. That's what the fuck y'all call me a thief for 6 motherfucking years. And I can't say that I can blame y'all because I wasn't strong enough to stand up and say what the fuck it was because everybody was against me. Hold on. I got to let somebody in. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we back. Just close it. So that's what I got called a thief was. And it's easier for me to look like a thief when you got a motherfucker that's been instigating shit for over motherfucking what? At that time, 30 years. The nigga told y'all when he was a child, he used to instigate fights and sit back and watch folks fight. He never did fight. So the motherfucker sat there because he had to give the gas. See, I didn't have this strength that you see exuding from me right now. This wasn't who I was back then. I was timid. I didn't know that if I came out here and put my pussy in this nigga face, that my ass would have a voice and I could have my own tribe. He had convinced everybody that was on that trip that I had been doing things. See, little nuggets was being built. I'ma tell it like it is today. He had already been going behind my back, calling James and shit on the phone. They used to sit up on the phone when I couldn't be on the phone with James all night when he was in the hospital. He would be on the phone. When his son went to the hospital and was up in there sick, him and James talked a lot too during that time because I had my own motherfucking shit going on. So it was quite easy for him to slide in there because see, James don't know me or him like that yet. He just know me from being in that comments typing all the motherfucking time. But he didn't know Neither one of us like that. But if he building a bond with him and things ain't adding up because I ain't telling him my shit the way Sean trying to tell him my shit, of course he gonna believe his friend. But the truth of the matter is, it wouldn't even been no friendship if it wasn't for me. See, I'm not selfish. You say you act like you never wanted to know James, but the minute I gave you an opportunity to be in his presence, you fucking ran like a motherfucking bitch over there to him. And you were trying to get all up under him. You sure did. You got up under him so he could assist you in stabbing me in my motherfucking back. So for all you motherfuckers that asked me, why you gave James a chance when James went harder at you than him? No, James didn't go no harder at me than Sean did. It's just James is better at it. Me and James are readers, bitch. We fuck you up real quick. And y'all seen that. James ain't do no more to me than Sean did. In fact, James didn't do as much because James only went off of what the fuck he saw and what he was told. And if a bitch is telling me that I start trusting and liking a whole bunch of shit about this motherfucking bitch over here and that shit ain't adding up, then yeah, I'm gonna think that my friend telling me the motherfucking truth. And hell yeah, I'm gonna get out here and swing on her. That's why I can be okay with James and not Sean. Because James didn't know. I ain't mad at Alexander Rogers. He didn't know. Squeaky didn't know. These people, we all was a clique, but Sean was the one closest to me. He didn't know. These people did not know that this nigga was setting us all up for the okie doke. He wanted me out the way because people were beginning to like me. See, it stopped being Sean and Nyca, and it started being Nyca and Sean. People start, Lipstick Alley wasn't even dragging me back then. They used to laugh and talk, oh, she from New Orleans, but she don't stay down there no more. That bitch is funny. I love her story times. People started to like me too much. And you cannot, at that time and now, you cannot outshine Sean Bradley. If you do, bitch, you can rest believe he is going to work his magic and get you the fuck out the way. So when I came through here trying to explain these stories sometimes, and I was all timid and I be on the verge of crying and all that shit, I couldn't keep my story together because I was so scared. I didn't want people to think bad of me. I wanted to change the tables. That's the reason why my shit didn't make sense. But what you hearing today is what it is and what it was hidden for. Yes, the only thing I'm guilty of in Vegas is having a fucked up ass attitude because I was tired of that bitch talking about people. We supposed to be on fucking vacation. Why the fuck we talking about people? Oh, I'm finna tell some secrets today, bitch. Ghetto View, I hope you're here, boo. I hope you here because let's talk about what he said about you. That's why when you turned your back on me, you know, when you had did this here to me, that's why that shit hurt me so bad because you were one of the main ones that I went against him for. Now, I'm not trying to put your business out here. They can go in the archives. They already know. You were staying in an Airbnb because some shit had happened at your main home, so you moved. I think somebody got shot at your house, and I don't blame you, bitch. You moved, okay? But remember the first day you came when you had brought us the weed that we had paid for through PayPal. Alexander Rogers paid for my motherfucking weed until I got there and paid him back. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, we telling it all today, bitch. Well, the next day when we were supposed to go down the strip, Sean sat in the pool and said, I hope she got some money because we already gonna be feeding motherfuckers. We don't need to be trying to do nothing else. Where's her man at? Why she struggling? I said, I will pay for whatever Ghetto View need if she hang with us today. You ain't got to worry about it. I'll take care of it. But he said he didn't feel like we need to be doing nothing else for you because we was going to be giving you that food from the barbecue because we weren't going to be able to eat it all. That's what the fuck he said. Alex is a motherfucking lie. I could pull the no, I can't pull no cash, no PayPal receipts. Alex paid for the weed when View was going to get it. Ghetto View was going to get it before we got there because she had to go to California to get it. I asked him to cover that money until that for my portion of the weed until I get to Vegas. When I got to Vegas, not only did I pay him back his money, but I gave him some extra money because he was using his credit card for our Ubers. And that's the God truth right there. If I'm lying on the back of my children and myself. And may Lord take me from this earth right now. If I'm telling a lie, I paid him back his money. Of course he gonna tell you I ain't paid him back his money if everybody is ready to woo bang on me. We done changed some shit around when we was woo banging on people. Chelsea, girl, I'm sure you remember when we, told some stories to fuck you up because everybody felt like you was wrong for how you came at certain people that was in the Fresh Collective, and we all got together and we didn't tell the full story on you. So it's not far-fetched that the shit can happen. Okay, I'm just telling it like it is today. I had a piss poor attitude because I was uncomfortable. No, I refused to cook. Everybody was jumping, talking about they was gonna cook this, they was gonna cook that. Well, bitch, get to cooking because I ain't doing nothing. When they said what all they was cooking, I said, well, shit, I'll make a salad. And that's how that shit went. Squeaky did her thing. James had his shit he was gonna do. Sean had his shit he was gonna do. And they told me that a salad would be fine. And that's what the fuck I did. And if anybody got a problem with it, then I don't give a fuck. Because, bitch, I shouldn't have been there no goddamn way. No, I was not grateful for a goddamn thing. I had a motherfucking attitude. Fuck, I'm gonna be grateful. And I feel like something being set up and I can't figure it out. Fuck, I'm gonna be grateful for. And a motherfucker sitting up here talking about people. But when the girl come over here, you smiling all in her face. Hey, Bill. But you just said the bitch is broke and she need to stay at home because she ain't got no money to hang out with us. Y'all just told me that I'm being too kind talking about helping somebody else. You even said you already know your situation. And I backed off that conversation because I didn't want you telling my business to the people that was there, even though we was cool. When I left Vegas, I tried to call you because I felt like something was wrong. I didn't even feel like James was acting the same with me. Because online, James is very inviting. He's very nice. He's very cool. But James wasn't. James got to be a little cold toward me. And I was like, something ain't right. So I was calling you, friend, to ask you what was going on. At the same time, I had a son who had gotten stabbed while I was in Vegas. I had to deal with that shit. You didn't give a fuck about that. You ain't give a fuck about that. I don't care what happened in that chat. Let me do this right here. This has been a long time coming. I'm not being mean, but this is my moment. I'm going to take my moment. I don't give a fuck what happened in that chat room right now. Back to the story at hand. Now, my son got stabbed while I was in Vegas. I could have left then, but we were leaving the next day. So I stayed. Because what's the use of me spend? I didn't want to come back home broke. I had already spent some of my AdSense money. I had damn sure spent up that damn little change at the boat. Because Vegas ain't cheap, bitch. It ain't. So I sat there. I had to sit through that. And I had went into one morning before we left that night. I went into James' room because I was going to tell him what was happening. But when I went in James' room, James and Sean is laying across the bed. They chit chat. Now, when I say lay across the bed, James this way, Sean is at the foot of the bed like that. They talking. It was at that moment when I went in there and I looked at both of their faces. I knew I couldn't tell neither one of them what was going on. So I just walked out the room and I went and sat in the front in that little big room that we had sitting up in there where you could see the pool. And it started to rain. And this nigga came in there and said, "What's going on with you?" And I just said, "I'm stressed out." I didn't tell him nothing because at that moment I knew I was in a den of thieves. I was lying in the den. What it is, Daniel in the lion den, bitch. Not no den of thieves. I was Daniel in the motherfucking lion den, bitch. I just didn't know how I was gonna get my way out of it. So when I come home, I try to find out from him what's up. He ignoring my calls. I said, okay. So then I started, see, this is how he play games. Somebody sent me an email talking about James and Sean was talking about me. Now, I sent it to James and Sean. Of course, James going to be like, what kind of bullshit is that? But guess who was probably sitting over there saying she wrote that shit herself? The techie. This ain't no real email. The techie. The techie. The techie can make it look how you want to make it look. Next thing I know, I'm getting cussed out on the phone by James. I'm being called a fake lying bitch and everything. And I ain't been nothing but good to you. So why the fuck is you sitting up here talking to me stupid like that? Sean knew James was going to attack me. But he told me, James just want to talk to you. It ain't gonna be no bullshit. He still, y'all cool. We ain't nobody. We just gonna hook up on three-way. But he want to talk to you. Okay. I get on there. I say a couple words and this, that. I know James trying to slide me through the phone. Y'all, I was in fucking shocked. Cause I ain't never heard James talk to me in that manner. So I was shocked. It took me a minute. And then when he started going out, I was in the middle of a motherfucking store, standing in the checkout line. I'm the next person up. I can't just stop and go ham, turkey, and bologna. So when the shit ended, guess who calls back? My friend. Nick, I don't know. It's just a whole lot of shit going on. I don't know what's going on, but things will work out. I mean, it just let it go for a while. Okay. Whole day I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the fuck did I do to these people. Yeah, I had a stank ass attitude, but that ain't warrant all this. So finally he decides to have a conversation with me. And he was talking that bullshit. And I straight up just asked him straight up. So you don't, because of what you're hearing about me, you don't want to be friends with me no more? And he said no. And I said, no problem. I hung up. And I never called that bitch again. Then he started texting me about different things I supposedly said. Like when I told him that I never said I bought. Hold on. Baby, them kids gonna love some Six Flags. All right. Anyway, I'm back. I knew what the fuck was going on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So like I said, he knew what the fuck was going on. He knew all along because he was behind the scenes, manipulating the whole ordeal. And because I wasn't strong enough and I didn't think that y'all people would listen to me, because here it is. Y'all remember, those of you who was there, James and Sean are two of the biggest names that was in the sector, and Alex was rising too. Squeaky had a nice following. I was the only motherfucker that did not have. I had like less than 5,000 subscribers at that point. I didn't feel like nobody was going to believe me. And I had never experienced something so traumatic like that, to have people that I don't hang around people that I got to feel uncomfortable with. I trusted this man. I talked to this man every single day for almost a year, 3 and 4 times, even on the weekend when he go to his man house. I would sit there and be on the phone with him. I even tried to counsel and talk to his son, Tim, because Tim used to piss him off so bad. He always used to say he didn't put so much effort into Tim, and Tim won't do nothing. Send him through phlebotomy school and all these other type of schools. I was there, just starting to get to know him when they let his son out of jail. Tim, he spent a month or so in the county jail, and he was all upset about it. I was there with him through all of that. I was there with him when Devontae got sick and was in that hospital. He was out of town with his job. I was on the phone with him every single day. When James wasn't on there trying to be moral support for him, it was me. But when I needed him to stand in the gap for me, I got a knife stuck in my back, and then he made people turn against me. I supposed to been shut this channel down, but I ain't shut my channel down. I just backed away. I took the blows. I let people talk to me. I have had some of the most ugliest things said to me on YouTube that you would ever think a human being would be. Oh, y'all have really said some fuck shit to me over this nigga that half of y'all that was riding for him don't ride for that whole night. Y'all, he done did something to you. Y'all done turned against him. But when it was me, you didn't have my back. Let me get me together a minute, because I done got mad. Hold on. Y'all know what it's like not to be given a chance? All them good seeds I had sowed in the short time I was here, people turned on me. It was only a few people that stood by me doing that. A few. I remember one time, let me tell y'all something. This how much this man hated me. It's a lady on here, they call her Glitter Girl. She was one of the few YouTubers who did not just turn on me, because every motherfucking body turned on me. Why wouldn't they? Two of the biggest names in the sector said the bitch ain't shit. It was only a few content creators that would deal with me. And this lady name was, back then, was Eyes Married Now. Oh, baby, I told you we're going to tell it all today. Me and her had got to be friends. And me, her, A View is a View, and S. Hutchison used to all be cool with one another, right? Well, some information was about to come out about her husband. And I went behind everybody back because it was bothering my spirit. because this woman hadn't been married to that man that long. And I didn't know if this was something this woman probably didn't ever know about her husband, or whether or not it was something she know, but she shouldn't be blindsided by the shit. Even though in my mind at first and in my mouth, I had told S. Hutchinson, girl, yeah, I'm going to follow up. She found the information, said she was going to put it out there. I said, girl, I'll back you up. But my spirit wouldn't let me do it. My spirit wouldn't let me do that to that woman, because what if she didn't know? And then what? Why would you want to do that to her? I had to self-check myself. And then me feeling guilty before she did it, I went to the woman and I aired it out. I went and told Eyes Married Now, some information about your husband is about to be released tomorrow. I am a part of that. You can cuss me out or whatever, but I am a part of this. But my spirit won't let me do you like this. So I'm telling you this information, and I told her what was going to come out. And I told her I was involved in that. But what I wasn't going to do, I said, because that's not me. I'm not gonna do a video to support that. In fact, I ain't going to say nothing. And I know when I don't say nothing, people going to come for me. And people did come for me because I didn't do that. That's how the original doxer of this sector doxed me the first time. Because I betrayed her and I hurt her feelings. And then she began to do what you see Goddess and them over there doing right now, calling me all kinds of fake bitches. But I had a heart. I shouldn't have never been in that shit in the first damn place. But I had a heart. And I told her. So fast forward to this shit where everybody now is turning against me. Ashinka Shay. We all know who Ashinka Shay is, don't we? Ashinka Shay is Sean Bradley alter ego. Ashinka Shay went over there say the cheering, baby. If that's y'all moderators, y'all know what to do. We're not doing that, bitch. You don't come in my motherfucking house and disrespect me, whore. Get that whore up out of here before I fucking flash out on this bitch. If you don't like what I'm saying, bitch, take your fruits to the market and do something with them, bitch. Matter of fact, take the motherfucking tomatoes and stick them up in your ass. That way you'll have something to do trying to get it up out of there. Fuck you, bitch. Now, back to what I was saying. Because I don't give a fuck what you said in here, bitch. I'm going to tell it. Today, I'm going to tell it. Ashinka Shay went behind my back when we was beefing. And Ashinka Shay sent Eyes Married Now a goddamn email. Because he thought that I hadn't owned that. He thought I never told her that I was involved in that shit and what my role was supposed to be in that. He went behind my back. And he sent that woman an email thinking that was going to make her come at me. In fact, he asked her to come at me. Tony Hawk suck my pussy. Get him out, y'all. Anyway. See, when you start telling the truth, you see what they do? See, I'm telling too much truth. I don't give a fuck what you say about my motherfucking teeth, bitch. I got somebody that like it, ho. Nah. Back to what I was saying. He sent this woman an email under Ashinka Shay and told her, you ought not be friends with Lady Nyca because she knew about that information S. Hutchinson was going to bring out on your husband. In fact, she was supposed to be in it, and I need you to drag that hoe. Guess what my good friend did? My good friend did a video, and she read that motherfucking email, and she let him know, bitch, I've been knowed about that shit. She told me about it before it ever happened. She owned up what she did in it, and I'm not going to read her. But if you keep fucking with me, I'll let your ass have it. She read him down. So if he could, I told y'all that so y'all can see how he will go behind the scenes and manipulate to make people hate you. Now, he did that. Imagine what he was doing with these other individuals that went to Vegas with us. He set me the fuck up. And for years, even with BS trying to help me, even then, I still didn't get full vindication. All that interview with her did was give me a chance to come back in this bitch, swing at him a couple of times, and to reconnect with James. And I'm grateful for that. And that's why, even though when she got mad at me, she said I was a money grabber and all that. Y'all must didn't pay attention. Because, see, y'all got limited understanding on YouTube, I see. If I already know that a bitch that got a reputation because of what this hooker ass knew, if Vince thought I was a thief, she wouldn't have never took it that far. She probably would have interviewed me and I'd have been gone. But you know why she kept me around? Because she believed my story. She knew I wasn't lying to her. But when she got mad, she a wolf. What you thought she was going to do? When she got mad at me, of course she going to say that. But what did y'all see happen before she left here? What did y'all see happen before she left here? She apologized to me and said on her show, when we lost Lady Nyca, we lost the real one. But y'all don't remember that. Y'all don't remember that. And the trolls are heavy right now because, see, they don't like this type of teaching. Now, am I perfect? Have I done wrong? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But I ain't half of what y'all people have been told that I was. Am I a shit talker? Hell yeah. Have I tried to not be, have I felt like I was in the middle and I ain't want to offend neither one, so I tried to kind of stay neutral but not so neutral? Yeah, I did that. That's why today, if I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And I don't give a fuck who don't like you. Until you do something to me, everybody get a pass. Now, when you fuck me up, then I can't fuck with you no more. Not when you fuck Bless up. Not when you fuck James up. Not when you fuck up Brianna. Not when you fuck up Pazar. Not when you fuck up Teresa. Till you fuck over me, you get a chance. And that's how I roll. I don't never feel like I'm in the middle of a motherfucking thing because I'm doing this shit my way. I get done dirty behind that. People know that they can come and say one word and it shakes my foundation. Because people, my real ones, they don't be shook. But them people that's new and don't know the full story, they see that shit and they be like, oh, she's the awful person. Let me get away from her. Let me go over here in the middle of the night and write comments under her comment section and say little disrespectful things. That's what the fuck they do to me now. Because that shit was put on me years ago. James told what he knew to tell. When things, he came back a couple months ago and told y'all as much as he needed to tell y'all. Shit wasn't adding up. That's why he assumed what he assumed by me. But out of all the people James to fill out with, and he tell y'all from the gate he ain't fucking with nobody else, don't you think it had to be something special about me? He didn't make up with me so we can make Sean mad. We don't give a fuck about him like that. He made up with me because by the way Sean did him, it opened up his mindset to what he could have been doing to him behind the scene. When he seen how Sean was set up shit for him, it opened the door for him to further be able to see how he could have set me up too. That's how come we got back together. Because it was once he started getting stabbed in the back and seeds planted for his demise, he was able to understand maybe everything this nigga said wasn't so. Again, I'm not perfect. I never professed to be. But I'm not who y'all have tried to make me out to be. And everybody know if they argue with me. Notice everybody that get into it with me, what's the first thing they say? They say she a scammer and a thief. Why do they say that? Because 6 years ago, a nigga I sat on the right side of said it. And whether y'all like him or not, some of y'all believe that shit in your heart. So when you fall out with me, you say to me what you always felt all along. And for every bitch that I done fell out with as of recently, and you call me a scam and a thief, you ain't never got the word. There would not be a kumbaya. There would not be a there motherfucking moment. It ain't gonna be none of that shit, bitch. You said that I was a thief. That means you believed what that nigga said years ago. Because if you was mad at me, if you wasn't mad at me, you was still smiling in my face. But when everybody gets mad at me, the first thing they call me is a scammer and a thief. That says you believed him 6 years ago. And if you believed him then, you can continue to believe him now. Don't apologize. The people that have been coming at me lately, when you find out how wrong you truly are about me, I don't want no email. I don't want no public. Bitch, fuck y'all. It's to the dirt with every last one of you bitches that done tried me, including that hoe in Detroit. Bitch, to the dirt. I hate your motherfucking guts, bitch. I will never let you get that close to me again. Goddess, bitch, I hate your motherfucking guts, bitch. I still have to ask you, bitch, why the fuck did you read tarot cards? Them cards ain't tell you I wasn't shit. So that means that's another thing you do that you fail at. Because we all know you can't do it with the nails. So not only do you not do good nails, you also a piss poor ass tarot card reader. Because the cards didn't tell you I wasn't shit. Everybody that has come against me and called me that in the last 2 months, there will be no return. There is no way. I don't give a fuck how sweet my heart is. I don't give a fuck. I have to turn hard because you bitches will keep stabbing me in my back. So if you fucked up against me, if you bucked up against me now, just know it's to the dirt. Now we can coexist on this shit peacefully, or bitch, you can talk about me and I come down here and fuck you up. But the choice is on you. I don't give a damn. I'm not making up with now another bitch on here. You cross me, bitch, we up there for life. Ain't no there. I don't forgive no motherfucking body. I hate all you bitches, and I don't wish nothing good for you motherfuckers. But what I do wish you would do is shut the fuck up and get the fuck away from around me. And that's what the fuck I had to say today. Now you can take this story and nitpick it any way you want to. But bitch, I own my bad in this bitch just as well as my good. And the bottom line is a lot of y'all owe me a sincere apology because you bitches really did me. Y'all did a bitch wrong all off of hearsay. I ain't did nothing to half of y'all that was sitting up there. I knew you wasn't shit. How the fuck you know, bitch? You was just in my chat. You was just in my comment section last week loving on me. Every bitch from back then that hurt me, random addict, bitch, we could never. I ain't fucking with you. I see you in James chat, whatever, bitch. Cause you a hoe I canceled from Canada. But you turned on me. And I ain't trying to call you out, bitch. I'm just letting you know so you know, in case you ever, no. It's to the dirt. It's to the motherfucking dirt. I'm not forgiving nothing else because I don't do anything for you people to do me the way y'all do me sometimes. Now, yes, do a bitch got a nasty attitude sometimes? Yeah. When I feel like you feed me bullshit? Yeah. Why? Because I'm a woman of a particular age and I don't like my time being wasted, bitch. So if you say something to me that I don't like, yes, I got a piss poor attitude. And guess what? I ain't changing. Oh, I'm not fucking with D-Lo ever again. D-Lo ain't never liked me no way. That's the real T catch. And it's fine. She don't have to like me. I'm not trying to divert to nobody. I'm just telling you the facts of my motherfucking life. See, when a bitch tell you the facts of their life, you can't, you can't do nothing with that. I ain't hurt. If I was hurt, I couldn't have this conversation today. This conversation been 6 years in the making. Cause see, the first time I tried to have it, I was still hiding behind somebody. I was hiding behind TSCC and BS. And I wasn't supposed to be. Cause I keep telling y'all, I'm a leader. I ain't no follower, bitch. I set trends. I don't follow trends. I don't need a panel, bitch, because I'm a solo act and I've been one since 2015. Really, I've been one since 1972. But on this here, I've been a leader, a solo act since 2015. I don't need a panel to hold people attention. It's 600 you motherfuckers up in here in my business right now. So apparently something I say resonates. And that's why these hoes hate me. Don't worry about what's going on in my motherfucking mouth, because bitch, I know somebody that love it. Don't get mad at me because you thought I was an ugly bitch. No. Mm-mm. I keep telling you, bitch, I'm fabulous. I really believe it. My daddy told me that since I was 5. If you don't see the fabulousness in me, that ain't got nothing to do with me. All I know is when I look in the mirror, I said, bitch, you fabulous. So what the fuck you feel don't mean shit. This is social motherfucking media. YouTube.com. It's gonna people that's gonna love me on here. It's gonna people that's gonna hate me on here. Either way, bitch, I accept it all. You know why? Because you cannot stop what you did not create. What is for me is going to be for me. And today was my day to come from behind all of this shit and to release it. And I feel free. I'm free now. I'm free. That's all I could say. What that song was, what that song is, I know y'all can take me if y'all can listen to that whole over there saying what that song was on oh, it's one of them Tyler Perry movies with Taraji P. Henson in it. What it's called? I can't think of the damn song, child. I can't think of the goddamn song. I know they say, 'cause I'm over it now. Over it now. I can't say how, but I'm over it. Now get into it. I'm over it. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Keep fucking with me and see what happened to you. Welcome to the room, right to be told. Good to see you, sis. Good to see you. I'm truly over it. For real. Child, I'm over it. I don't give a damn what you say. Today is my day of redemption. Okay, Chanel. I love y'all too. That's the reason why I'm still here. Thank you. I am imperfectly perfect. Well, girl.
Oh shoot. Is
Hey,
this my
Queen, what's going on, honey? What's
hey
going on?
auntie? Auntie. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't sing, but I'm gonna try to
Hold
sing
on.
a little bit. Let me tell you something,
Hold on,
auntie.
girl. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So okay
Can you
now.
hear me?
I sure
Girl,
can.
wait a minute. My microphone. Okay. Speak now. Let me see if I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Well, I came up here to say this. Don't nobody give a darn blasted. Just Sean Bradley just need to go put his head, his whole ill-built shaped body in the damn ground and just leave it there. Don't nobody care about him. He's still trying to be relevant. Don't nobody watch you. You've been born for forever. Don't you got a phone call to attend to? Ain't you selling Avon or something? That child, ain't nobody got time for that. And everybody else, when people see your strength, they gonna keep trying to tear you down with the same old raggedy reeds. It gets old and tired. You ain't got nothing new. And if you
That's
not
what I
bothering
was saying.
nobody, if you not bothering nobody, why still keep attacking somebody? Because when you're back against the wall, what you gonna do? Put your foot on that wall and you gonna attack because you
I
tired.
just did.
And you get tired of that. And it's just to the point like, ain't you grown? Ain't you tired? Ain't you just tired? It you know what? But I ain't come up here for all of that. Screw them. And I don't care if they get mad. I really don't, because it just gets to a point. Just chill out. Everybody grown. Everybody moving on with their life. Ain't nobody stuck on YouTube 24/7, 365 plus leap year. Ain't nobody on that. We got lives to live. Once I click off, guess what? It's back to business as usual. Some of y'all need to get a job. Do you got a job? I don't care if you got to go door to door trying to sell a newspaper. Do something with your life. Shit. Anyway. So, any other than that, Auntie, how was your day today?
Oh, it was great, girl. It was wonderful. I had, I got up. I was over there with my Bless Watkins this morning. Then I ran on over there to Treasure Lane because he was kicking out the murderous weekend. And
Mm.
then when I was over there, my spirit got renewed and I got the answer that I've been wondering for the longest. And this part, girl, just sit back. I don't know where I'm going with this shit, but I'm letting the spirit use me right now. This morning, I had no idea I was gonna come in here and do any of this shit. But then I got the answer that I've been asking for the longest, and that I always was asking the question, like, Lord, what more does it require? What more you require me? And I was looking for everybody else to vindicate me, but the Lord told me today, you already been vindicated. I need you to go to the people and speak to them and tell them what you say. And that's what I did. Hey, Bashful.
Hey, oh, look at Bash for little sexy self.
You so
Oh,
funny.
hey, boo. He's
Hey
so
guys,
cute. Little sexy self.
I
No,
look
that's
rough because
right.
I'm working these 13 hours, so I'm just getting off and I got to go back this evening. But um, y'all know it's always something religious, but I can't help it. But Lady Nika, remember that day when all that stuff was going down and God kind of spoke through you to through several people?
Yeah.
Okay, you say 6 years, but when you were saying that, there's a scripture that came to my mind: "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning." And sometimes we don't look at it as the night being a month or a year or years. There was a place where you had to go to get the growth that you needed in order to move forward. And listen, when I say this, in your ministry, not such as much as YouTube, but in your ministry. And so it's a lot of times we don't understand. I don't, when God allowed things to happen to us and we're not really trying to. We're trying to figure out, what have I done or what am I doing? I mean, and the odd thing about it is the purpose of us going through it. Really, God is strengthening our spirit and our fortitude to be able to go forth and minister, especially to people who will not be so quick to hear what you're saying. I think the blessing in you when it comes to you and the way that you really do minister is that it's not always throwing the name God, 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 but giving little nuggets of wisdom and giving little gems to people to, in many cases, witness to their spirit, witness to their heart and to their mind and soul. So, as you were speaking, because you have spoken on this a lot, since, not a lot, but just off and on, off and on, off and on, and people will take it. And I know I probably get dragged, but people will take what you're saying. First, they say she's a victim. No, she's not a victim. She's trying to stomp on the head of the enemy, so she can shut your mouth because there's work she needs to do. And this doesn't need to be over her head. And then again, even though you were vindicated because somebody bust out Sean some time ago, it was still a burden in your in your spirit. But as you was talking, scripture came to me, whom the Son sets free is
Come
free
on now.
indeed. Lady Nika, today you're free. Um, your spirit is free. Your soul is free. And the only thing God wants you to do at this point, don't ever look back at it again. As of this day, no matter who says it, I know you like the wolf bang, but whoever says it, whoever thinks it, it's over. It is today officially, that's over. Walk in your anointing, walk in your calling, walk in your ministry. And see, people don't realize when God is about to bless us, sometimes we have to go through stages of different difficulties or hardships. And it's only to make us stronger and believe in who God is and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him and that He will have His hand on you. We just have to go through the storm, you know. In my case, most times I'm quiet and I just meditate and pray. But we have to go through that storm so God can make us and shape us and mold us into what He has called us to be. And that's where you are now. Don't worry about them talking about your teeth because you look beautiful. You know, it's amazing to me how people reach for different things when most of the time the thing that's wrong with us, who they come against, it's also wrong with you, but on a greater scale. And why you can't look in that mirror and see that for yourself, I guess the enemy has you so built up with hatred for people, you really can't see that. Your spirit is nasty, your heart is nasty, all of that. And I'm not pointing my finger at nobody, but I'm just saying in general. But I came again not to say to speak, but to God let you know that God still has your back, and God's hand is still on you, and there is still ministry in you. And never forget, I don't care what nobody says on YouTube in the world, God loves you, and He set His face upon you. Mm. I gotta go now because I'm gonna get caught up and I want to be here alone. But He's anointed you,
Let him
He's
use
appointed you. All you need to do at this point is just surrender your entire will to Him because you've done the biggest thing you needed to do. Get it off you. Get it out of your spirit. Clear your spirit. Your spirit is now clear. There's nothing else you have to explain. There's nothing else you have to address when it comes to this particular area. Don't do it. Allow God now to come in and refresh and revive you so that He can use you for His glory. I love you sincerely. And I don't say that, just to be saying it. And I appreciate you for being just who you are. And I thank God
it.
for you. I'm going to go. I just want to tell you that from this point on, it's moving up. I'm not saying the enemy won't attack because
Oh,
that's his
here we
job. That's his job. But you're moving up, you're moving forward, and you're going ahead. And I promise you, your channel, I know it doesn't seem like it, it's going to absolutely blow up. Because the ministry, when you put yourself in God's will and God's plan for your life, God can't help but bless you. That's His promise. Okay?
yes, it is.
I love you.
Thank
You have
you.
a
I love you
wonderful
too.
day. Bye bye, babes.
Bye. Oh, he makes me feel so good. Yes, he does. Is there anybody else that want to come up here and say anything before I shut this down? Cause this it for me as far as just this period in my life. It's over. I felt a weight coming up off me just telling y'all everything. Now I'm done with it. I tried to be done with it before, but see, you couldn't. I couldn't be done with it because I was still expecting other people to speak on my behalf. And today I spoke for myself. And I think I did a pretty good job of it. You know, that's what I did. So I'm truly over it. What I told y'all, I'm over it now. Over it now. I can't say how, but I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm truly over it. I think I'm gonna go listen to that song too. Anything anyway, if nobody else wants to click the link and say anything to me, I'm gonna get ready to go on in this. And I know there are going to be some weapons formed against me, baby. Oh, the devil is mad. He's screaming, hollering right now. But just know you have no dominion over me. You have no power. I ain't got to fight you in no form that you come in because I already won. The fact that I'm still here today, sitting before an audience of over 500 people, is a testament of God's goodness and his grace. Touch not his anointing and do his prophet no harm, or you will suffer the wrath of the Almighty. Trust and believe you shall. Now keep playing with me, and I'm going to be sitting back. I'm going to give you a phrase, Sean. I'm finna give you a phrase before I get ready to go. And y'all know in closing, as always, because when I say this, I'm going to be out. I'm going to say in closing, as always, you do not have to be great to get started, but in order to ever be great, you got to get started. You do not have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. And it is the depth of your struggle that will determine the height of your success. Sean Bradley, I keep winning because you keep losing. I keep winning because you keep losing. TGIF, y'all.